A billionaire in a movie built an AI that saw everything, flew his suit, and knew him better than anyone alive. We called that fantasy. So we went looking for him. Not the suit, not the mansion, just him, Jarvis. And here's the unsettling part. We found pieces of him. Real ones, already built, already running, scattered across 5 different companies, 5 different labs, 5 different products, and none of them know the others exist. He's not fiction anymore, he's just in pieces. Start with the part everyone forgets is fictional at all, talking to him like a person. In the movies, Tony never opens an app, he never taps a menu, he just talks and the thing on the other end understands. Not keyword matches, understands. No interface, just conversation. For most of AI's history, that was the piece that felt furthest away. Somewhere around 2023 and 2024, without much fanfare, it quietly finished. Modern AI holds a real conversation now, remembers what you said minutes ago, follows you when you change the subject. That's not a demo, that's just what happens when you open an app tonight. But here's the catch, Tony never has to open anything. Jarvis is just there, always listening. Your AI still waits for you to tap the icon first. We built the voice, we haven't built the always on part yet. Hold on to that. Here's where it gets strange. In the story, Tony says analyze the target, and Jarvis doesn't just answer, it acts, pulls data, runs the numbers, controls equipment, gets it done without Tony lifting a finger. For most of AI's history, a chatbot could tell you how to do something, it couldn't go do it. That changed faster than almost anyone predicted. By 2026, the industry mostly stopped calling these things chatbots. They call them agents now, tools built to take a goal, break it into steps on their own, and carry the work through to the finish without someone directing every move along the way. Put plainly, you hand it an outcome, not instructions. It figures out the steps. We went from you ask, it answers, to you want, it handles it. That's the exact relationship Tony has with Jarvis. We didn't copy it from the movies, we just kept building until we landed on the same design, because it's the design that actually works. 2 pieces down, the voice, the hands. In the fiction, Jarvis doesn't see one thing at a time, he sees everything, all at once, all the time, fused into a single living picture that never turns off. Real AI can genuinely see well, show it a photo, a video, a screen, it understands it, but it only sees when you show it something. Real AI perception happens in bursts, not in one continuous feed. Think of it less like a bodyguard watching your back and more like a friend you have to call every few minutes and describe what's happening. That's the first real crack between the fantasy and 2026, not intelligence, continuity. Ask most people what's hardest about building Jarvis, and they'll say the intelligence. They're wrong. The hardest part was never the mind, it's the body. Jarvis flies a suit, catches Tony mid-fall, reacts in milliseconds. Nothing like answering a question. And here's where we have to level with you. The internet's been lying about this part. You've probably seen the headline numbers, 50,000 robots, 10,000 deployments. They don't hold up. Company filings trace those figures back to nowhere, and the biggest name in the space hadn't even started its factory line as of mid-2026. The honest number sits in the hundreds. The real story's smaller, but it's real. One competitor crossed 1,000 units built by late July, logging over 1,200 operating hours on an actual car assembly line. And these machines can now take a spoken request, work out what it means, and carry it out physically, with nobody coding that specific job in advance. Slower than the headlines claim, but genuine. So the honest scorecard. The voice, done. The hands, done digitally. The eyes, real, but they blink. The body, alive, working actual shifts, but still counted in the thousands, not the millions, and still years from your living room. 4 pieces, all breathing, none of them talking to each other. So if the voice, the hands, the eyes, and the body all exist right now, what's actually stopping someone from connecting them? One thing, and it's the ability that makes Jarvis Jarvis, not just a very good assistant. Jarvis never waits to be asked. He notices Tony's heart rate spike and says something before Tony thinks to ask. He reroutes power before the problem finishes forming. That's the 6th piece, anticipation. It's not a missing feature. It's what happens automatically once the other 5 pieces finally get introduced to each other. We're not one breakthrough away from Jarvis. We're one connection away. Picture the night those pieces finally shake hands. You start walking toward the door. Your AI already noticed, already checked traffic, already knows you're low on fuel, already reminded you, gently, before the panic hit, what you always forget. You didn't ask, that's the point. And that should feel incredible. It should also feel like the floor just tilted slightly. Because the same system that catches you forgetting your keys knows where you go, who you call, what you're worried about before you've said it out loud. People building this technology already warned that handing over that much autonomy comes with a cost. It can be tricked, pushed off course, or simply wrong at the worst possible moment. Jarvis was never just a helpful voice. He was a test of how much control we're willing to hand over, so we never have to ask twice. So, did we build Jarvis? Not yet, but we built every piece of him. The voice is awake, the hands are working, the eyes are open even if they still blink. The body just clocked its first real shifts, slower than the hype claims, but real. The only thing standing between what we have and what Tony Stark had is a handshake between 5 systems that have never met. That handshake is coming. The only real question is who holds the keys when it happens. If Iron Man's gadgets can be half built already, wait until you see what science says about Spider-Man's powers. Go watch Spider-Man with 100% real spider powers. Science proves it right after this. Link's right there. And if you want the next piece of this puzzle found before anyone else, subscribe. We're not done tracking him down.